In the wide, sweeping Sahel that stretches across West Africa, where the desert slowly kisses the grasslands, live the Wodaabe Nomads, a people whose way of life is as mesmerizing as the land they roam. Known as the people of taboo, the Wodaabe have built their identity around beauty, grace, and a tradition of charm unlike any other. Their lives are woven with cattle herding, migration, and above all, a deep devotion to aesthetics and cultural pride. The Wodaabe are a subgroup of the Fulani, and like their cousins, they are pastoralists, forever moving with the rhythm of the seasons. Their days revolve around their cattle, their source of wealth, survival, and pride. But what makes the Wodaabe stand out from all the communities of the Sahel is not only their resilience in such a harsh land, but the way they celebrate life, beauty, and love. The essence of beauty. For the Wodaabe, beauty is not a shallow thing. It is a form of identity. Men and women alike treasure their appearance and spend great care in how they present themselves. Mirrors and small combs are as important to them as spears or cooking pots. Men often wear elaborate ornaments, fine fabrics, and beads, while women braid their hair with beads and cowrie shells, creating intricate styles that shine in the sun. But beauty here is more than appearance. It is charm, elegance, and self-control. A Wodaabe person is admired for how gracefully they move, how softly they speak, and how generously they treat others. To them, beauty is a way of living, a constant pursuit of balance between the body, the spirit, and the community. The ritual of courtship, the Gerewol festival. Perhaps the most fascinating expression of Wodaabe culture is their unique courtship ritual known as the Gerewol festival. Once a year, when the rainy season has refreshed the land and the cattle are healthy, clans gather together for days of music, dance, and above all competition. During the Gerewol, Wodaabe men prepare themselves in extraordinary ways. They apply red ochre and yellow clay to their skin, paint their lips with black, and draw fine white patterns on their faces. Their eyes are emphasized with kohl to appear larger, and their teeth are polished to a dazzling shine. The goal? To display their beauty to women who will be watching closely. When the night falls, the men line up in long rows, shoulder to shoulder, and begin the yake dance. Their tall, lean bodies sway gracefully, their heads tilted back, eyes wide open, and lips parted to reveal gleaming teeth. They chant in deep, hypnotic rhythms while their feet shuffle in unison. For hours they perform, showing endurance, charm, and elegance. The women, dressed in their finest attire, stand nearby, watching with discerning eyes. Their role is to choose. In Wodaabe culture, women have a remarkable freedom to select their partners during the Gerewol. They may choose a man they admire even if he is married, and often, these choices can lead to love affairs or new unions. It is one of the rare cultural spaces in the world where women openly hold such power in courtship, love, freedom, and community. What makes the Wodaabe unique is how they redefine love and marriage. In many societies, marriage is about family arrangement, rules, and strict customs. But among the Wodaabe, love has its own space. A woman can leave her husband if she finds a man she connects with at the Gerewol, and this choice is accepted by the community. It is not seen as betrayal, but as a natural part of their cultural rhythm. For the Wodaabe, love is not forced. It must be felt, celebrated, and chosen. Their rituals remind us that beauty is not only skin deep, it is confidence, grace, and the courage to pursue what the heart desires. A life of resilience. Beyond the dances and the courtship rituals, life for the Wodaabe is not easy. They wander through lands where water is scarce and the sun is unforgiving. Their cattle often face drought and hunger, and their survival depends on movement, knowledge of the land, and solidarity within the clan. Yet, through hardship, the Wodaabe preserve a culture that celebrates joy, love, and elegance even in the most difficult conditions. Every festival, every ornament, every song tells a story of a people who have refused to let hardship steal their grace. Why the Wodaabe fascinate the world? The Wodaabe are often described as one of the most beautiful people on earth, not just because of their striking features, but because of the way they center beauty and love in their culture. Their Gerewol festival continues to attract anthropologists, filmmakers, and curious travelers eager to witness this living tradition. But for the Wodaabe themselves, it is not a show for outsiders. It is their heart, their pride, and their way of passing down values to the next generation. Closing reflection. In a world that often rushes past tradition in the name of modernity, the Wodaabe stand as a reminder of the power of culture, beauty, and love. They show us that even in the most challenging landscapes, people can create spaces of joy, self-expression, and freedom. So, the next time you hear the endless Sahel, imagine not only the heat and dust, but also the graceful figures of the Wodaabe men, standing tall with painted faces under the moonlight, dancing for love. Imagine the women watching with quiet power, choosing the one whose beauty shines brightest in the darkness. The Wodaabe are not just nomads of cattle. In desert, they're nomads of beauty, charm, and a love story.